Anyway, so this is the first program. We're gonna go through it, see if I need to make any changes. Then you let me know what I missed, and then I'm gonna go ahead and add with another program. But this is for the first setup. So the very first operation right now is gonna be the face mill, the 2-inch face mill. That's roughing the part, and I'm leaving this about 700,000 thick. So this is very strong right now. As you can tell, this goes on top of the screws, but it doesn't include the screws. Okay, so that was tool number. Okay, that was the facing. Now I'm just finishing the edges while they're very strong. And I'm machine this 5-axis for motion simultaneous 5-axis, so I don't have to calibrate with the end mill. Because bother me because it takes forever. Let's see. Now over here, I'm preparing the side rail. Then I color that edge right there. Okay, now I colored this section because this is a sword surface. So I do like a semi-finish. Then I finish it complete. I colored only this little section. Then I do this in 5-axis. I keep the tool down, and I just keep on going spiral down. Over here it's going to cut into the clamp a little bit, but as you can tell, I take it in layers, so you're not going to have any problems over there. Okay, the next tool, I start machining this same time like I explained to you guys in layers. So this way I do one rough pass, and then the other one a 10,000 or 15,000 finish. So this is a 5-axis. I do this one. And I go out of all the way down. So I start before I hit the surface. And then over here I prepare this little chunk, I remove it. So that way this tool, it doesn't cut too much. So same thing, I can prepare it. Because the 2-inch end mill left a lot of material over here, so I'm going to have to go this way and kind of prepare the entrance for this 5-axis cut. And I machine it in layers. Then I prepare this, the same thing over here, because it's too much material, so I can take care of that. So that way, when the tool comes in, I do this cut in here. It's not going to be too much material to remove. So as you can tell, I've been watching every single step individually just to make sure the tool is not going to get the hammer in there and get buried, otherwise it's going to break the tool. So I try to stay away from full cuts, full engagements. So that was a semi-finish, and this is a finished cut. So same thing over here, I prepared the entrance, I did couple of steps. Now I do this plan cutting. And the reason I machine this like this is because I cannot do both sides. So as you can tell right now, I have a lot of meat in here, but I'm taking it down in layers very slow while it's still very strong over here, so it's not going to move anywhere. Same thing over here. I prepare this entrance, 5 axis, and then I do a semi-finish in here, then I finish. And here as well, you can tell I prepared the entrance. So when this tool gets to the bottom, it's not going to make a full engagement cut. Okay, let's see what's next. Now I kind of cut with this clamp a little bit, so I can prepare a little bit of the entry. I'm going to do this tool. Same thing over here. I ramp all the way down, and I machine this entry in here. I machine a little bit of the clamp. You can see the clamp in there a little bit. Same thing over here. I prepare the entry. And I don't go all the way down. Right now I have about 70,000 here connecting this together, so I didn't break through. So I still have support from those clamps on both sides, okay? Then after this, I machine the center with the face mill. So I do 125 layers deep, and then one finish pass. Right here, because the wall is so close and the center drill comes down, it's gonna hit this. So that's why I have to go with the end mill. You'll see in a second why I did that. So now we go with the spot drill. As you can tell, the spot drill was very close to this section, so that's the reason I prepared the entry with the end mill. And it's not hitting the part. It's very close, but it's not hitting it. And after this, we're gonna come with the drill. This drill, the same thing, is gonna be kind of long because it's pretty close to this section. I wasn't able to drill this wall here because the wall is on the way. And now we're gonna have M00. We're gonna add the screws. So as you can tell, I moved this hole into the fixture because this hole, I used to have a hole right here. So I moved it right here for the screw. So now let's go ahead and add and the reason I was able to see this is because I'm gonna go ahead and out of this. So because I added all the screws, I was able to see the crash, so that helped me a lot. I'm talking about the crash when the tool hit the screw, this little screw, so that's why I have to remove it. And also I put a washer so it doesn't have to damage the part. And now we're going to go to the next at the end of the part. So now we added the screws. So basically every M00 we add stuff. We never have to remove anything. Okay, so now we added the screws with the washers. And the reason I didn't put a screw in here is because the tool needs to come and clean the section. So I have to shift it over here. And then this one as well, I have to move it over here. Those two, I have to move them away. But all these other screws, I left it very close to the edge. Okay, so the very next operation after that, I machine the wall, 5 axis. And also, you notice I went straight normal to the surface, so that way you don't have any scallop over here. As you can tell, there is no full cuts in here because I removed the material before. Okay. Now I just come in here very carefully and I just remove this, so that way when I machine this section, it's not going to be too much for the tool. This one I have to make like a full motion 5-axis for this section in here. So I was very carefully not to take big cuts, so that's why I make a lot of I do a semi-finish and a finish. But as you can tell, I still have a lot of meat in here, so I still have a lot of support on the wall, not to vibrate or go down. So I take care of all that. Okay, now I come with a 1/2-inch nail and I take care of this corner radius, and I do a pencil work to get rid of this radius in here. And I do the same thing on this side. So Kutia's got a very cool option, and I see how much I have left over on the rework. Then I move this as well. So I take care of all the inside. So right now all the inside is complete. And now I'm gonna make my way on the outside.